Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. It's Kathy. Today I'm sharing with you my morning skincare routine. And before you think that you need to adjust your screens, don't be afraid. I'm coming to you with a naked face. Full disclosure, I do have my eyebrows put on, my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm wearing some mascara and lip gloss. I thought I should come to you with a bare face because I am speaking about skincare, so I think that you should be able to see my skin to know what I'm talking about. I have really simplified my routine in the last few months. I'm really getting back to basics. A little bit about my skin. Growing up, I had very oily skin and acne-prone skin. Skincare wasn't a priority back then. I'm 48, soon to be 49. In my teen years, I remember using the Neutrogena, that bar of soap. It was sort of a see-through light brown color. I'm not sure the name of it or if it's even still available, but that consisted of mainly my skincare. As soon as I started working and had extra money, I invested in skincare. I have always taken care of my skin as an adult. I would forgo makeup and go for skincare instead, because it is my belief if you start with good skin, a good base, your makeup will look good. That's just my philosophy, and that's what I do. Most days, if I'm just sticking around home, I don't bother putting on makeup. I just I do my skincare, and that's how I roll. I have found in the last few months that my skin has changed quite a bit, and I think it's because of hormones. So in the morning, what I do is I do a light exfoliation, and I use one of two products. I recently started using the St. Ives Pink Lemon and Mandarin Orange Scrub, and I will link all the products below so you can have a closer look at them. I like the consistency of this. It's sort of like a very light, grainy, it almost feels like a very fine milled sand on your skin, and by no means does it feel abrasive, although it is doing a job in exfoliating. It has a nice scent to it, and it's quite nice. The other exfoliant that I use, but I probably use this one maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and I always use it when I'm getting in the shower. I love it, and you've seen me speak of this before, and it is the Origins Modern Friction Nature's Gentle Dermabrasion. I usually put a generous heaping on my hand before I get in the shower, and then once I wet my face in the shower, I will rub this all over my face, and it has like tiny little grains of rice in it, and my skin just feels wonderful after having used it. So after I do that mild exfoliation, I always use my Witch Hazel. And you've seen me talk about this, and I will link a video that I did earlier this year on the Witch Hazel. I used to use expensive toners from various skincare lines, but I really like the Witch Hazel. It's much more economical, and I find it's very soothing on the skin. The one that I'm using right now is the alcohol-free rose petal one, but when this one is finished, I might try the aloe vera one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one, it's just I'd like to try the aloe vera and see what it's like. And just a little tip, I'm going to tell you what I do to put my toner on. I'm using these Shiseido facial cottons. They are a bit pricey, but what I do, I find that, I just want to make sure I have one here, they're quite thick. I'm not sure if you can see the thickness, but what I do, I find they're too thick. I just split it in two. And then one cotton does me for one day. I use this in the morning and this in the evening. And it just takes a little bit of product on there, and it does my whole face. So I just thought I'd share that money saving tip with you. So the next step that I would do in the morning while my toner is air drying is I go in with the Origins GinZing Refreshing Eye Cream, or the, what is this one now? The It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Cream, which supposedly smooths, brightens, and depuffs. And that's what it looks like inside. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sold on eye cream. I did find that my skin was getting a bit dry underneath my eyes, so that's why I wanted to try an eye cream. This came as part of a showstopper package. That's why I'm using this. Would I replenish this once I'm finished with it? No. For me, it's nothing special. I probably won't continue on with an eye cream. I think that I will just continue with my facial moisturizer and bring that up around my eye area. Like, as I said, I don't find that I really have the need for a separate eye cream, but that may change in the future. The latest addition to my skincare routine, and I have seen a big difference in it, is vitamin C. And the one that I decided on was a Drunk Elephant C-Firma Day Serum. It is pricey, but the reason I decided to go with this one is simply because of the airless pump. I just couldn't see myself being bothered filling up a vial of, or a little bottle of vitamin C and having to keep it in the fridge. I just wanted the convenience. That's just my personal preference. I will say that since using this, I do find it a bit tacky on the skin. But if you just let it dry for a few minutes and then put your moisturizer on, you know, it's not bad. I think that it has helped the redness in my skin to sort of calm down. I still have a little bit of redness, as you can see, in my cheeks, but nothing like it used to be. I think that I do have a little bit of mild rosacea, but it really has improved in the last few years, and I credit it to my skincare routine. I'm really trying to simplify it because I just think that it's better for my skin. And the last step in my morning skincare routine, well, actually the second to last step, is the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion, and it's for normal to oily skin. And I'm just going to show you the consistency of this because I was always curious. It's actually quite light, and it really goes into the skin nice and smoothly. There's really no scent. The reason I use the PM version is because there's no sunscreen in it, because I use a separate sunscreen. I believe the morning version, the only difference is it has sunscreen in it, but I just prefer to do a separate sunscreen. It contains ceramides, niacinamides, and hyaluronic acid, and it really does moisturize the skin without making it oily, and all of those ingredients are great for your aging skin. Now, the last step that I am sometimes negligent on, and I really shouldn't be, and if you are a younger person watching this video, I highly encourage you to make this a daily part of your skincare routine, and that's sunscreen. I've always hated wearing sunscreen on my face because as somebody with oily skin, it just seemed to make my skin more greasy and oily. I finally found a facial sunscreen that really blends in nicely. I don't burn with it. Even with like SPFs of 50, I still burn. And I used this when I went on a cruise last winter. It has an SPF of 110. I did not burn on my face at all. I burned on my shoulders and other parts of my body, but not on my face. And I really like this because it's ultra light and quick absorbing, and this one is a Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen. And I'll just show you what it looks like, and I'll put it on this hand. I'll just put a little bit on there. It's a little creamy when it comes out, but as you can see, it really blends in nicely. It's got a little bit of a scent, but nothing too strong, and honestly, you don't even know that it's on your skin. So that would be my last step. Now this is just skincare. Then I would proceed with, you know, my BB or CC cream, and I'm currently alternating between the IT Cosmetics CC cream and my new favorite, the Guerlain Lingerie Depot BB cream. So I think it's pretty simple, and you know, once I'm done with my eye creams, that steps will be knocked out. And as you can see, I mean, my skin is not perfect, but it really has improved in the last few years. And I credit it to just simplifying my skincare routine. And, you know, most of these products are fairly economical. Except for the vitamin C, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could find a cheaper alternative. But, you know, for me, I like this. I like the convenience of the airless pump. So I hope you've enjoyed my morning skincare routine. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Click on the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome any new subscribers, and I would like to thank all of you for watching my video and spending time with me today. I'd also love it if you followed me on Instagram, and all of my social media links are listed below. I will fill in my nighttime skincare routine, and you can probably look for that in about a week's time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!